What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. You're watching Extra Linny, and I am Linny. Welcome back to another video. And before I even begin, I know, this video has been way long overdue. Thank you so much for all the support recently. I don't even know where to begin. When I made the post to ask you guys to ask me some questions, it was already 7 days ago. I'm just now realizing. It's been a busy week. I've been busy with so many real life stuff and a lot of procrastination going on in there. But I'm sorry, you're gonna hear that a lot, some noise, but I'm working on. Oh my god, I don't even know where to begin. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, even caring enough to watch the second channel. And before I start yapping, I'm gonna be answering the questions that you guys asked me on the community post that I made a while ago. Thank you so much to the 10 people. 10? I don't even know. 8. 9. I don't know. Maybe if somebody asked more than one question. But thanks so much to each and every person who asked me a question on there. I really do appreciate it. Also, before I begin, I have to ask you guys a question. I'm trying some new lighting thing here. As you guys may notice, I bought some new lights back there. Back here. We'll get into that. But which one looks better? I want to know for the main shadow videos. Which one looks better? Do you like this feeling where this light is more pronounced? The back me being backlit is more pronounced, or let me turn on this light just a second, or this one where like I'm lit on both sides, there's no shadows, anything. Which one is better, that one or as we were before? I kind of like this feel better, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think of it. Do you like the shadow? Do you feel like it's not giving what I think it's giving? Also, the biggest effect on why the background might not be as good looking, probably, or my quality, is because I'm recording on my phone, which is a question in there too. But we're getting to that, and I'll break that entire thing down. So the questions are in no specific order. So let's begin with the first one. Let's go ahead and start on with the first one by Jacob Mitz 3969. Okay, he says that tell us about yourself. What hobbies do you have? Teams you support and your heritage. Okay, nice. I like these questions. All right, Jacob. Let's start on with the first one. Tell us about yourself. So, my name is Lincoln Mwangi. I am from Kenya. I am 19 years old, and I've been doing this whole YouTube thing for the past 7-ish years, and it's always what I've always wanted to do. So yeah, I think that's the very boiled down version of it. Uh, I'm in university. I'm a computer science major. My hobbies are literally just this. I literally can't think of any other thing that I do besides this, other than the normal. I listen to music, I watch movies, and the other stuff. But the one thing that keeps on coming back every time I wake up, I'm thinking about making videos. So this is my hobby and my job, which is a very huge privilege. Teams you support? I'm not a huge sports guy, so yeah. Yeah, my heritage. Okay. Okay, where do I begin with this question? Ooh, I feel like that could be its entire video of me explaining, talking about myself like that. But all you need to know, because you're strangers on the internet, I'm not gonna be revealing a lot about myself. What you need to know is I'm Kenyan from a very small village there, but I've been very privileged to have the chance to do this. Uh, Village is a very demeaning name. It's actually bigger than you think. So, yeah, I'm from a tribe. My tribe is how do I? So in Kenya we have 42 tribes, because I know I have 30 to 30% of my audience is from the US or other countries. On less My Kenya is not even in the top 50 of the countries that watch me. So in Kenya we have 42 tribes, and I'm from one of them called Kenya. Kikuyu. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Kikuyu. And I speak the same language, Kikuyu. So I can speak how many languages? I can speak Kikuyu, I can speak Swahili and English. Three languages. Yeah. What else do you want to know? That's on a need to know basis. Okay, what motivates you by Hazard Productions? What motivates you to keep making videos, and how do you keep evolving your content? What motivates me to keep making videos is something that I still don't know. I don't know why I've kept doing this for the past 7 years, because even if you look at most of the things that you do as a child, most of them just phase out as you get older. But this has been the one thing that I've always wanted to do ever since I learned about YouTube, learned that you can make videos, you can edit videos by yourself, you can do anything like this. It's always what I've always wanted to do. And how do I keep evolving my content? Mostly my content evolves dependent on who I'm watching or what my interests are at the moment. I can't even tell you how I got into making documentaries. How I made that prison video, because a lot of people know, a lot of people watching this video know me from the opera video, or the Better Help video, or the Honey video. Oh my gosh. But I started making documentaries over a year ago, in January of 2024, I think, or December 2023. I don't know which one, but that's when I started making these videos, and I just had this idea of, okay, I'm gonna make a listicle of the worst prisons in the entire world. I made that video. That was my most popular video with 2,000 views. I'd never gotten that much attention before. I've tried shorts. I've tried making skits, music, so many things, so many things. Depending on what my interests are, that's just basically how I keep evolving my content. And but especially now when I'm kind of getting some attention, I'm trying to watch a lot more creators in this space, in this documentary commentary, because I feel like I'm in the midst of the two. I watch what they're doing, how do they say things, how do they break down complex topics, and then trying to adapt them for myself and think of ways that I can do things differently. For example, there are people, for those who watched the Labubu video, you might have noticed that I did a game show. So things like those. I do game shows. I try to interview people in the fields that I talk about, which is another thing that I'll talk about in the end. So like that's basically just how I keep evolving and changing things up, so that not only does it keep making it fun for me, but it avoids me from getting bored or making things repetitive too much. So that's basically it. Okay, I'm loving this. You guys should be asking me more questions, but this it's a start. Uh, Secretly Nightwing asks, "What's your favorite thing to do in your free time?" I answered that before in the hobbies one. I love making videos, and when I'm not making videos, I'm watching YouTube. I'm doom scrolling YouTube Shorts, which is not a good thing to admit, but I am. Or watching reels. You should go follow me on Instagram, by the way. Uh, yeah, but I do that. I like listening to music a lot. I like watching movies, but I haven't been watching too much. Right now, I'm actually watching a series called Disenchantment, which I got recommended by another YouTuber, Dakota Talks. For those who know him, pretty good guy. Yeah, he recommended that to me. I started watching it. I'm in the last season, season 5. It's a really good one. So if you like something like that, if you've watched Gravity Falls and enjoyed it, Disenchantment's gonna be right up your alleyway as well. Okay, I need Rube asks, when did you start YouTube? As I said, I created my channel in 2018, but I started making videos way before that. Back then I didn't know about YouTube, so I wasn't really posting that many there. I was just I'd see a meme, because I'd see a meme on my mom's phone, borrow her phone, shoot videos with my siblings, and yeah, try to recreate those memes and videos with stupid edits. Oh my gosh, it's just really nostalgic thinking about it right now. But that's how I started. I started in 2018, 2017. Before that, I posted a couple videos on Facebook, which I'm not gonna reveal. I'm not gonna reveal my personal account on Facebook, because it has some very embarrassing pictures and videos of me. So you guys don't need to be seeing that. Yeah. Um, Domo Kunist, I don't know how to pronounce that, asks, "What are your stances on online privacy? As in, what do you do to protect your privacy online? Your recent Opera GX video has me curious." That's a very good question. So my stances on online privacy have been changing a lot recently based on the videos that I've been making. And I've been learning a lot about the topic and everything about it through those videos as well. So I'm still trying to figure that all of that myself, because as much as I know I stress in my videos so much that yes, these companies are stealing your data, they are selling it, and then people say, oh, it doesn't matter because, like, what are they gonna do? It's not like the U.S. government is gonna send missiles to me, it's gonna kill me, or they're gonna come for me. They're not gonna do anything, they're just selling my data, and which is to give me more targeted ads, which is actually a good thing because now they know I can get ads that are tailored to me instead of ads that I don't really care about. I agree with a lot of those things, but I don't. It just feels weird for me. It's just an innate feeling of dissatisfaction and distrust. Is distrust or is it mistrust? Whichever one it is. But as much as I'm talking about how I don't like these companies having that much data on us, collecting that much data, selling it, or doing whatever they're doing, spying on you, as much as I talk about that, I'm on YouTube, which is owned by Google, which is a big, uh, what is it? Who is a big person in that? Who is a big company that does a lot of that? Google is spying on us right now, probably in some way. Like like, I don't know. I don't know if you guys know that Google knows all the places where you've been unless you turn that off. They track your location, tracking every single place that you go. I don't know how about you, but that doesn't make me feel safe. And it's things like those that I don't really support, or I don't really feel comfortable with. With AI, it gets even worse because of the entire artist thing, artist versus AI, which is a video that I'm working on right now about Sora. Comes out next week. Yeah. So like, what was I talking about? With AI, it gets even worse because of the collection of the data. These people becoming overly reliant on them eroding artists' work, like ripping off artists' work, making them like. There was a situation. There was something that was happening recently, like because of how good AI has gotten, it's made artists have trouble marketing or pushing their works out there, because an artist will make something that's really good and then somebody was just discredited to being AI. Like, it can't be that good. Oh, you used AI, blah blah blah. There's a whole conversation about that. I I'll admit I was using AI before in my videos, but not in the way that you think. I was using it to help me scrape the internet of sources and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. I've never used AI voiceover to narrate a huge chunk of the video. Maybe as an example, I've made a couple videos on AI, which you could go check out if you want. And that's the farthest that I've used AI. Maybe to gather sources. Uh, I'm not proud to admit this. Fact check a little bit a while back, but I don't really like using it. I don't use it anymore. I don't use AI in my videos anymore at all. I don't. It feels ingenuine for me to do that. So I'm not using AI. Online privacy, my stances are changing. So I might say something right now, and it might change in the future. But Opera GX, regarding Opera GX and how much they're doing, it just goes back to how much can you let it, how much are you willing to sacrifice, how much are you willing to put up with. You can say that. I mean, I don't really care. As somebody said, I don't really care. Opera GX is not, China's not gonna do anything. The U.S. is collecting data too. Like, they're not gonna do anything. Just collect data. Yeah. So it's just stuff like that. I don't know if that answers your question at all, but yeah, that's the current state. Um, GNMMXI says, "What do you enjoy watching on YouTube?" Ooh, okay, that's a very good question. I enjoy watching a lot of different YouTubers. Um, Let me do something here. Let me actually show you guys what my homepage looks like right now. There we go. So this is my homepage right now. We have, okay. This is not even descriptive of what I watch. Uh, this is a YouTube friend. He's making a movie. It's cool stuff. I watch Cold Fusion. I haven't watched Jay Lizard video, although his videos keep getting recommended to me. I do watch Atrioc. I watched this show. You guys should be watching. You should watch this. You should watch this show. I'm happy you're here. It's a very very good show. Uh, what else? Which other creator do I watch over here? Fern, Corridor Crew. I listen to Beanie, Bene. I don't know what her name is. Atrioc again. Nothing. Ompaville. Haven't watched a video about that. By the way, I had a question. Would you guys watch a video? I had an idea a while back of making a video about mega churches. Obviously, that's not the kind of content that's doing well on my channel, so I might not be doing that in the near future. But if I suppose I made a video on it, even if I was going to upload it on this channel instead of the main one, would you guys watch that? Would you guys be interested in something like that? I have a very interesting stance on that. I mean, interesting topic on that I would want to show you guys. So tell me if that's something that you'd be interested in. Okay. The next question is by Alex. Hey yo, I'm wondering if you're studying or studied anything related to communications, and if not, what's your major? Congrats on 5K, you're blowing up. Wouldn't be surprised if you get to 10K soon. Thank you for the support, Alex, and everybody else. No, actually, I haven't done anything related to communications. My major, as I said before, is computer science, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, thank you for that question. Charged 20 says, "What's your daily driver phone and computer setup?" Okay. My daily driver phone is a 2024 Oppo, 2024 Oppo A3X, I believe. Really mid-range phone, not something to not something that I'm too proud of. You guys have seen the camera. Obviously, it's not the best, but it works. It works. It does the job. It gets the job done. But yeah, my computer. I run a computer. What the fuck? I run an H. I have an HP EliteBook G3 or G2. I don't know. Core i5, 16 gigs of RAM. It doesn't have a graphics card. Intel HD graphics. That's not even worth it. If you're familiar with computer stuff, you know that's it's not even Nvidia close to anything Nvidia. I'm looking to upgrading my setup soon. So yeah, not the best setup thing, but yeah. My other setup, I'm gonna make a video soon about that. Um, is to churn out more content for the Astra Lenny channel. So Charge 20 also asks, how did you improve to the level that you're at in terms of making YouTube videos? Constant uploading, constant trial and trial again. If you guys have seen my channel, I'm almost about to upload my 200th video. And even then, there are multiple videos that I have unlisted and deleted. So like, I'm well over 250 to 300 videos. So a lot. Creating a lot. And if anyone wants to start content creation, that's the only thing that I can tell you. If you want to get good at it, you've got to do it. At the end of the day, you really just got to do it. Upload as much as possible, and yeah, that's just how you get good, or how you improve. The last question is, how do you deal with burnout? I don't have a way to deal with burnout, actually. Savage Nova 777. If anybody has a way of helping me deal with burnout, not burnout, actually burnout. I haven't experienced burnout. It's actually, I think that could be burnout. It's the situation where like I can't physically get myself to write something. You know, I just need. It feels like it's too much in my head. Like like it's too much. Please. It's just like you need some space. You need some air. That's the kind of thing that I feel like sometimes. Although I just spend a few days away from work and don't and I get a break, take a break from video stuff, and that's kind of how I just get myself back on track. But then I come back freshly. I'm ready to create again. That's just how I do it, but I don't have a very good system. So I would appreciate if any of you guys recommended something to me. And that's all the questions. Thank you to each and every person who asked something. I'm really, really grateful for each and every one of you guys. Like, it's been a crazy 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, we were at 2,000 subscribers. Now we're at 6,400 almost. Like, what? That's very insane growth that I would have never expected. I'm really, really appreciative of you guys. You guys have quite helped me improve. You've changed my life, literally. If it weren't for you guys, firstly, I wouldn't be getting a camera soon. I can finally say that. Not this year, next year by February, March, we'll be having a camera. I can tell you guys now, we can finally afford one with the accessories that we need. So really, really looking forward to that. So for those who are complaining about the video, I know I also don't like the quality too, but just hold on for a few more videos. Sorry. Hold on for a few more videos, just a few more videos, maybe 2 3 videos, and then everything's gonna change. I'm gonna be improving. As you can see, I was talking about the lights. So yeah, just little by little, things are gonna change for the better. And yeah, I really hope to be seeing you guys in more videos. I'd want to upload more on the second channel, but I can't promise the weekly consistency that you guys would want me to have. Maybe bi-weekly, something like that. We can figure it out, but I don't have any ideas of what I could be posting on the second channel. I want this channel to be where I just do ideas that you guys suggest. So if you have an idea of what video could I do, or something you want me to make a video on for the main channel, maybe for the second channel, you might want me to do I don't know, uh, I don't know, what example of what reaction content you could be at. You could suggest what I could do. Like we could be taking tests online, reacting to stuff from you guys, just something that you engage with the community to make you guys feel more included in the community. And even as we keep on growing more and more, I'm very, very grateful for the past 3,000 people who have come on board. For the In the last 90 days, it's been a crazy journey. I'm really, really grateful for that, and I hope you guys keep uh, stick around, because things are about to get way, way better. And if you've been following for a while, you do know about the 8 challenge video that I had. So I have an update on that. We're not gonna be doing 8 videos actually. We're on the 6th video right now, mostly because of time, and I don't want to make a video that's not up to par with the quality that I would want. So instead, I'm gonna be making one mega video. I'm gonna be uploading one mega huge video next week about Sora and AI. It's a very, very good video. I actually have an interview coming up, Monday, with an expert or somebody in the space. So it's a really good video. I'm really excited for you guys to see that. Yeah, tell me what you guys would want me to include in that about Sora. Do you know something about Sora that I don't? What are the horror stories that you guys have seen, crazy things you've seen Sora generate, and yeah, stuff like that. So I'm not gonna react a lot. Thanks so much for watching this video for the 20 minutes or so, however long you've watched this video. I'm really, really grateful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you guys. Goodbye.